Hi, today I have a different video for you. I was asked by Stationery poll if I wanna pick some items in their shop for free, and they would send this to me and I should give a review about the order and also of course about the products that I picked. Stationery Pal is all about stationery. You will find all kinds of pens and markers and planner, bullet journal supplies. There is a lot of stuff in their shop, and I was really happy about the products they carry. I haven't opened it, so I will do this first live under the camera and we will have a look. It's beautiful packaged. I think it's a really nice packaging. Oh, this is lovely. That's a nice card with some writings. This is a cute little bear. I'm sure my daughter will love him. Oh my, this is so cute, isn't it? Look at this. Yes, I ordered a lot of Tombow pens. I have a lot of them, and I picked colors that I don't have because I love to use those in my sketchbook. And of course we will try them out later in the video. There are a lot. Oh my gosh, this was so kind from them to send me those. I'm really happy with it. There are even more Tombow pens, and it's so nice with that confetti, isn't it? I ordered some Tombow Fudenosuke in neon colors. I love their Fudenosuke pens, but I don't have the neon colors, and they are really great for lettering, but also for sketching. We will try all of those out. And then I picked some of these. I've never heard about them. It's the first time that I saw these, and these are Zig memory systems, Zig Brushables, and they come in 2 different colors, and it's that both colors are matching, obviously, so you can quickly draw something with just one pen in 2 different shades, and I really like that idea for my sketchbook. And what I also picked, it's a nice little gimmick, because these are those dot pens, and they make a perfect dot, and I thought about using those in my bullet journal because I always draw my little circles, my check circles, and they often look very wonky, and I thought these dot pens might be a nice idea. This one is another highlighter set. I just don't have any highlighters at the moment, and I thought I would pick them. They are so full of confetti. They are from Monami. I never heard about this brand. We will see how they are working. And finally, I picked one of the Pentel brush sign pens. They are similar to the Fudenosuke, and they are great for lettering and writing, and also for sketching. Oh, and this is also a cute little clip. A funny keychain. I need a new one because mine got broken, and I think I will add this to my key. And this is a little button with macaroons. Very nice. The rest is confetti, and I will put this aside, and then we will try out the pens. I'm back with my sketchbook. I started this in April and it's almost full. I'm really happy. I never managed to fill a sketchbook in such a quick time. Let me know in the comments if you would be interested in a flip through. Then I will make one, and I will use the last pages. I think there are 2 or 3 left to try out all the pens and markers I got. I will start with the Tombows. Tombows are my favorite. I really use them a lot. I use them very often for sketching and for blocking in color, and they are just awesome. I love that the brush tip is very sturdy and you can hand ladder with them, and I love their felt tip. I don't like these markers where you have a fine liner. I really enjoy that this is a little bit thicker, and I use it a lot. I think I picked some really nice colors here. The Tombows are water soluble, if you don't know that, so you can just blend them with water. And they also blend really beautiful together. So in case if you lay them on top of each other, that's awesome, isn't it? All of it. And don't mind if your tip gets a little bit contaminated, you can just clean it on a leftover piece of paper. I didn't have a lot of reds of the Tombow, so I picked a lot of pinks and reds. You can even work on that wet area. The sketchbook I'm using is the, maybe they will bleed through. Oh, you can't see it here. It's the Art Creation Sketchbook from Royal Talents. That's the nice thing about the Tombows. This is this peachy color, and you can just blend the other colors with it. And it's the same here. Whenever I have some new supplies, I usually make a swatch page in my sketchbook and try them out with different other materials. I always use colored pencils and also the Neo colors, and I try out different color combos. Really like that. I tried this one. These were all my Tombows, and now I'm going to try out these dot markers because I'm curious if the dots are really round or not and how big they are. on the packaging they tell that you can have different sizes, I think. We will see. Oh yeah, it depends on how hard you are pressing. Oh, I love this. I will definitely use this in my bullet journal. I think I accidentally picked the same color twice. Don't find where the color name is. Yeah, I think that's the same one. I would just leave this in the packaging. They are a bit hard to get rid of that foil around. I'm wondering if they are bleeding through. No bleed through of these. I will try my bullet journal if they will bleed through the thinner paper, but I don't think so. The Tombows don't bleed through, and so I think they won't bleed through. If you lay the Tombows in really thick layers, you sometimes get a little bit of a bleed through. That's really nice. You can really make fun patterns with it, I think. I love that. Well, I would say it's not something you need, but I think it's the perfect gimmick if you are a bullet journal person. Something you really can use, I would say. It also gets contaminated a little bit when I go into the other color, but now it's clean again. The other side is, it's a fine liner kind of thing, so it's really great for writing like that. Oh, that looks really nice on top, doesn't it? I wonder if this is water soluble or waterproof. We will try that out. That's waterproof. That's great. That's really great for a bullet journal. And finally, we have these, not finally, but we have these brushables. I'm reading it now, and it's a good thing to mention. If you have pens like this and also like the Tombows, always store them horizontally. Never let them stand in your in any case, because they will dry out. Oh, they are nice. Such a nice color. Let's try it together with this one. Perfect. And I think they are not water soluble. I don't know, we will see. But I think they don't blend into each other, they just layer. Oh, a little bit. I would say they are not meant to be blended with water, because if you compare this to the Tombows, then it's a difference. So I think they are not meant to be blended with water. This is the lighter color, and this is the darker one. But it's really nice to combine colors, and I think it might be a really good idea to use these for traveling, because then you only have one pen or one marker and you have 2 colors, so it's less to carry around. That's perfect. That's going to be a really colorful page. Yeah, nice, isn't it? So nice. I always like to have some really light shades. It's perfect for laying down color when you want to draw over it with different mediums. Oh, it's nice. Together with the Tombows, it works really interesting. Look at this color. That's so beautiful. Super peachy color. And you always can just clean that nib by wiping it over another area. Let's make a little cat. They feel similar. I was interrupted by my daughter because she wants to have some ice cream. They feel similar. The brush tip feels similar as the Tombows, I would say. Let's try that. Yeah, the Tombow is a little bit longer and you get a smaller, well, you can get a broader, don't know the word. You maybe can use the Tombow for more sizes. Well, no, I think they are similar. They feel similar. And that's the last one of those. Also a very light color. I really like that. That's very nice. That's also really interesting. I think you could make a really nice pattern with these dot marks and then lay over some of these brush markers. I think we will switch the page now because it's so full. And I have this one left. I don't like this page because it's still together, but we can use just the last page in this journal. Let's try out these Pentel sign pens. I really like them. They are super interesting. You can make a thicker line and a thinner depending on the pressure you're using. I really like that. I don't know if they are water soluble because I never tried that. Let's try it out. We will mix them once with these ones. And they are mixing in a little. And then I think they will also mix in with the Tombows. Yes. So they are not waterproof, but I don't mind that. I often prefer when something is water soluble. Just like here, you can do some sketching and then go in with a bit of water and just give your sketch a little bit of a shading. I just opened these neon Fudenosuke and they are similar to the Pentel. Get a thicker line and a thinner line depending on what you want to do. Really like that. And writing with them is also really nice. I think I will use those probably in my bullet journal, or maybe to just pre-draw or sketch the outlines of an image and then color it in with different materials. Let's see how they work with the Zig Brushables. And also with the Tombows. I don't see the bleeding. They might bleed. I think if you rub over it too hard, then you can almost remove them. So they are also not waterproof, but just as I said, that's not important, I think. Also in your bullet journal, you will not go over your writing with tons of other mediums. They are pretty light. They are not very intense. Let's see how these highlighters are looking against those Tombows color-wise. They are darker a little bit. They are more juicy, definitely more juicy. And maybe a little bit darker. I don't know. I think I will use those in my sketchbook, definitely. I wonder if they are blending. No, I don't think. Well, but they layer, interesting. Isn't it interesting? Really like that. What about this? That's also nice. You can lay them over the Tombow and they don't smudge. I think you have to rub really hard to smudge them. These are nice colors, I think. Really, really nice. Well, the violet looks more like a pastel violet, not really like a highlighter, but that's always the case when you have a violet highlighter. Even a blue is not super neon. My favorite neon colors are pink, orange, the red, and the yellow. Nice, really nice. I'm really happy with this order, and it arrived super quick. I'm here in Germany, and I think it was about, not a week, it was less than a week that I got the order. And they have really good price. I think the Tombows were under $3 or euros. I can't remember if the price was in euros. It might be. I can't remember, but they were less expensive than here in Germany. And I don't know the prices of these, but they were all at a really low price level, I would say. I think it's one of the best shops to shop stationery supplies, especially when you are in the US. I'm really happy with them, and I would definitely use those markers a lot in my sketchbook. If you're interested in a flip through of this sketchbook, then let me know and I will make one. It's not something I usually share on my channel because I usually share stamping projects and kind of mixed media art journaling and stuff like that. And in my free time, I love to play in my sketchbook, and I also bring it to holidays, and that's kind of a different content. So I'm not sure if this is something you are interested in. I will share more in my stories on Instagram on what I'm doing with these pencils and markers. And for more details, please check out the video description. Thank you so much for watching today. Bye.